Throughout human civilization, few partnerships have proven as enduring and mutually beneficial as the bond between humans and their canine companions. Among all the roles dogs have filled in our society, perhaps none is more fundamental or deeply rooted in evolutionary history than that of the guardian. Guard dogs represent one of humanity's oldest security systems, a living, breathing alarm system that combines keen senses, unwavering loyalty, and protective instincts honed over thousands of years of selective breeding. The world of guard dogs encompasses a fascinating spectrum of breeds, training methods, and specialized applications that extend far beyond the simple concept of a dog barking at strangers. From the massive mastiffs that once protected Roman estates to the agile Belgian Malinois serving in modern military operations, guard dogs have evolved alongside human needs and technological advances. Their role has transformed from simple property protection to sophisticated security operations involving drug detection, explosive identification, and even cyber security support in detecting electronic devices. Understanding the world of guard dogs requires examining not just the animals themselves, but the complex relationship between instinct and training, genetics and environment, natural ability and human guidance. These remarkable creatures operate at the intersection of biology and technology, combining ancient predatory instincts with modern training techniques to create security solutions that often circus mechanical alternatives. Their ability to think independently, assess threats, and make split-second decisions makes them invaluable assets in an increasingly complex world. The historical significance of guard dogs cannot be overstated, as evidence of their protective role appears in archaeological records dating back over 15,000 years. Ancient civilizations from Egypt to Greece recognized the value of canine guardians, often depicting them in artwork and religious ceremonies as symbols of protection and loyalty. The Egyptians valued their guard dogs so highly that they were mummified alongside their owners, while the Greeks and Romans developed specific breeding programs to enhance protective qualities in their canine companions. Medieval Europe saw the rise of castle guard dogs, massive breeds like the English Mastiff and the Great Pyrenees that could take down armored knights and protect against both human invaders and wild predators. These dogs were bred not just for size and strength, but for intelligence and the ability to distinguish between friend and foe in the complex social hierarchies of feudal society. Their legacy continues today in many of the breeds we recognize as premier guard dogs, carrying forward genetic traits that have been refined over centuries. The Industrial Revolution brought new challenges and opportunities for guard dogs as factories, as warehouses, and expanding urban areas required different types of protection than rural estates. This period saw the development of breeds like the German Shepherd and the Doberman Pinscher, dogs specifically bred for versatility in changing environments and the intelligence to handle complex security tasks. These breeds represented a shift toward more trainable, adaptable guard dogs that could work effectively with human handlers while maintaining their independent protective instincts. Modern guard dogs are classified into several distinct categories, each serving specific security functions and requiring different training approaches. Personal protection dogs are trained to defend their handlers and families, combining obedience with controlled aggression that can be activated when threats are identified. These dogs must possess exceptional temperament control, able to switch from gentle family companion to fierce protector in seconds, while always remaining under their handler's command. Property protection dogs focus on securing specific areas, from residential homes to commercial facilities, using their natural territorial instincts enhanced through specialized training. Unlike personal protection dogs, these canines are often trained to work more independently, patrolling designated areas and alerting to intrusions without necessarily engaging physically unless the threat escalates. Their training emphasizes detection, deterrence, and communication with human security personnel rather than direct confrontation. Detection dogs represent perhaps the most specialized category of guard dogs, trained to identify specific scents ranging from explosives and narcotics to electronics and currency. These remarkable animals can detect substances in concentrations as low as parts per trillion, making them more sensitive than most mechanical detection equipment. Their training requires incredible precision and consistency, as false positives or missed detections can have serious consequences in security, law enforcement, and military applications. The science behind guard dog effectiveness lies in their superior sensory capabilities, which far exceed human limitations in several key areas. Dogs possess hearing ranges that extend well beyond human perception, allowing them to detect sounds at frequencies up to 65,000 Hz, compared to the human range of approximately 20,000 Hz. This enhanced hearing enables guard dogs to identify potential threats long before humans become aware of them, providing crucial early warning capabilities. Canine olfactory capabilities are perhaps even more impressive, with dogs possessing between 220 million and 300 million scent receptors compared to humans' mere 6 million. Their sense of smell is estimated to be between 10,000 and 100,000 times more sensitive than humans, allowing them to detect emotional states through chemical changes, identify individual people by scent alone, and track trails hours or even days old. This incredible scent discrimination ability makes guard dogs invaluable for security applications ranging from perimeter patrol to crowd control at large events. The psychological aspects of guard dog deterrence extend beyond their physical capabilities, as their mere presence often prevents criminal activity before it begins. Studies in criminology have consistently shown that visible security measures, including guard dogs, significantly reduce the likelihood of attempted break-ins, vandalism, and other criminal activities. The unpredictable nature of a living security system creates additional psychological pressure on potential intruders, who must consider not just the physical threat, but the intelligence and adaptability of their canine opponent. Training methodologies for guard dogs have evolved significantly over the past century, moving from harsh dominance-based approaches to more sophisticated positive reinforcement techniques that build stronger handler-dog relationships. Modern training recognizes that effective guard dogs must be confident, stable, and responsive to commands rather than simply aggressive or fearful. This shift has produced more reliable, controllable guard dogs that can operate effectively in complex environments while maintaining the trust and cooperation essential for security work. The selection process for potential guard dogs begins with careful evaluation of temperament, drive, and physical characteristics that indicate suitability for protection work. Trainers look for dogs with strong prey drive, environmental confidence, and the ability to recover quickly from startling stimuli. Equally important are social stability and the capacity to bond strongly with handlers, as guard dogs must be able to distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate targets while maintaining absolute loyalty to their human partners. Specialized training programs can take anywhere from several months to over 2 years, depending on the level of sophistication required for the dog's intended role. Basic protection training focuses on obedience, alerting behaviors, and controlled aggression, while advanced programs might include scent detection, crowd control, building searches, and coordination with other security personnel. The most elite guard dogs undergo continuous training throughout their careers, constantly refining their skills and adapting to new challenges. The breeds most commonly associated with guard work each bring unique characteristics that make them suitable for different security applications. German Shepherds remain the gold standard for versatility, combining intelligence, trainability, and physical capability in a package that works well for both personal protection and law enforcement applications. Their strong work ethic and desire to please their handlers make them excellent choices for complex training programs, while their imposing appearance provides significant deterrent value. Rottweilers bring exceptional strength and natural protective instincts, making them particularly effective for property protection in situations requiring physical intervention. Their calm, confident demeanor combined with impressive physical presence creates a powerful deterrent effect, while their loyalty and intelligence make them responsive to proper training. However, their size and strength require experienced handlers who can maintain control while allowing the dog to perform its protective function. Belgian Malinois have gained popularity in recent years due to their exceptional drive, athleticism, and trainability, particularly in military and law enforcement applications. These dogs possess incredible energy and focus, allowing them to work effectively in high-stress situations while maintaining responsiveness to handler commands. Their smaller size compared to German Shepherds makes them more agile and easier to transport, while their intense work drive ensures consistent performance even in challenging conditions. The integration of guard dogs into modern security systems requires careful consideration of legal, ethical, and practical factors that affect their deployment and effectiveness. Legal liability issues surrounding guard dog use vary significantly by jurisdiction, with some areas requiring specific licenses, insurance coverage, and training certifications for both dogs and handlers. Understanding these legal requirements is essential for anyone considering guard dogs as part of their security strategy. Ethical considerations include ensuring proper care, training, and treatment of guard dogs throughout their careers and retirement. These working animals deserve respect and humane treatment that recognizes their contribution to human safety and security. Responsible guard dog programs include provisions for veterinary care, appropriate housing, regular exercise, and retirement planning that ensures dogs can live comfortably after their working years end. The cost-effectiveness of guard dogs compared to electronic security systems depends on numerous factors, including the level of security required, the size and complexity of the area to be protected, and the specific threats being addressed. While the initial investment in a well-trained guard dog and ongoing care costs can be substantial, these expenses must be weighed against the advantages of having an intelligent, adaptive security system that can respond to unexpected situations and provide early warning capabilities that mechanical systems cannot match. Technological integration has begun to play an increasing role in modern guard dog operations, with GPS tracking systems, communication devices, and even body cameras being used to enhance their effectiveness. These technologies allow handlers to monitor their dog's location and status remotely, receive alerts about potential security breaches, and coordinate responses more effectively. However, the challenge lies in balancing technological enhancement with the natural abilities and instincts that make guard dogs effective in the first place. The future of guard dogs in security applications appears secure despite advances in electronic surveillance and artificial intelligence, as their unique combination of sensory capabilities, intelligence, and adaptability continues to provide advantages that technology cannot fully replicate. As security challenges become more complex and sophisticated, the need for flexible, thinking security systems becomes more apparent, ensuring that guard dogs will remain valuable assets in comprehensive security strategies. Training facilities and professional organizations dedicated to guard dog development have established standards and certifications that help ensure quality and consistency in guard dog preparation. These organizations provide resources for both professional trainers and private individuals seeking to develop guard dogs, offering guidance on breed selection, training methodologies, and ongoing maintenance of skills. Their work helps maintain the reputation and effectiveness of guard dogs in security applications. The bond between guard dogs and their handlers represents one of the most crucial elements in effective security operations, as this relationship determines the dog's willingness to take risks, follow commands under stress, and distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate responses to perceived threats. Building and maintaining this bond requires consistent interaction, mutual respect, and clear communication that allows both human and canine partners to work together seamlessly in potentially dangerous situations. International variations in guard dog use reflect cultural differences, legal frameworks, and specific security challenges faced by different regions and societies. Some countries have developed specialized guard dog traditions that emphasize particular breeds or training methods, while others have adopted more standardized approaches based on proven international practices. These variations provide valuable insights into the adaptability of guard dogs to different environments and requirements. The psychological profile of effective guard dogs includes characteristics such as confidence, stability under stress, strong territorial instincts, and the ability to form deep bonds with human handlers while maintaining appropriate wariness of strangers. These traits must be carefully balanced, as excessive aggression can make dogs unreliable and dangerous, while insufficient protective drive renders them ineffective as guardians. Proper selection and training help develop these characteristics in appropriate proportions. Maintenance of guard dog effectiveness requires ongoing training, health monitoring, and periodic evaluation to ensure that dogs continue to perform at acceptable levels throughout their careers. Like any security system, guard dogs require regular maintenance and updates to remain effective, including exposure to new scenarios, reinforcement of basic skills, and adaptation to changing security requirements. This ongoing investment is essential for maintaining the reliability and effectiveness that makes guard dogs valuable security assets. The world of guard dogs represents a fascinating intersection of natural instinct, human ingenuity, and technological advancement that continues to evolve in response to changing security challenges. These remarkable animals embody thousands of years of evolutionary development and selective breeding, combined with modern training techniques and scientific understanding of canine behavior and capabilities. Their role in protecting human lives and property remains as relevant today as it was in ancient civilizations, testament to the enduring value of this unique partnership. As we look toward the future, guard dogs will undoubtedly continue to adapt and evolve alongside human security needs, incorporating new training methods, technologies, and applications while maintaining the fundamental characteristics that have made them invaluable protectors throughout history. Their combination of loyalty, intelligence, and protective instinct ensures that guard dogs will remain an essential component of comprehensive security strategies, providing capabilities that no mechanical system can fully replicate. The world of guard dogs continues to expand and develop, offering new possibilities for enhancing security while maintaining the special bond between humans and their canine protectors that has defined this relationship for millennia. German Shepherd, the noble protector. The German Shepherd stands as perhaps the most iconic and recognizable guardian breed in the world, embodying the perfect balance of intelligence, loyalty, and protective instinct that has made them invaluable companions to humans for over a century. Originally developed in Germany during the late 19th century by Captain Max von Stephanitz, these remarkable dogs were bred with a specific vision of creating the ultimate working dog capable of herding, protecting, and serving alongside humans in various capacities. Their noble bearing, alert expression, and confident demeanor immediately communicate their readiness to defend those under their care, while their gentle nature with family members reveals the depth of their loyalty and emotional intelligence. The physical characteristics of the German Shepherd reflect centuries of selective breeding aimed at producing a dog capable of both endurance and power, with males typically weighing between 65–90 pounds and females ranging from 50–70 pounds. Their distinctive double coat, consisting of a dense undercoat and longer outer guard hairs, provides protection against various weather conditions, while their erect ears and keen eyes give them an alert, intelligent appearance that commands respect. The breed's athletic build, featuring a slightly elongated body, strong hindquarters, and effortless gait, enables them to cover ground efficiently while maintaining the stamina necessary for extended periods of work or patrol duties. The temperament of the German Shepherd represents the ideal combination of protective instinct and stable character, making them equally suited for family companionship and professional security work. These dogs possess an innate ability to assess situations and respond appropriately, showing gentle affection toward their families while maintaining vigilant awareness of their surroundings and potential threats. Their intelligence, ranked among the top 3 canine breeds, enables them to learn complex commands quickly and adapt their behavior to changing circumstances, making them invaluable partners in law enforcement, military operations, and personal protection scenarios. The historical development of the German Shepherd as a protector began with Captain von Stephanitz's vision of creating a versatile working dog that could serve the needs of a rapidly industrializing society. Initially bred from various German herding dogs, the breed quickly evolved beyond its pastoral origins as von Stephanitz recognized their potential for police and military work. The establishment of the Verein für Deutsche Verhunde Society for German Shepherd Dogs in 1899 provided the organizational structure necessary to maintain breeding standards and promote the breed's development as both working dogs and loyal companions. World War I marked a pivotal moment in the German Shepherd's history, as their exceptional abilities in military service brought them international recognition and respect. These dogs served as messengers, sentries, supply carriers, and search and rescue workers, demonstrating remarkable courage under fire and unwavering loyalty to their handlers even in the most dangerous circumstances. Their performance during the war established their reputation as noble protectors and led to their adoption by military and police forces worldwide, cementing their status as premier working dogs. The post-war period saw the German Shepherds transition into civilian roles, including personal protection, property guarding, and eventually family companionship, though always with their protective instincts intact. Hollywood's embrace of the breed, particularly through famous dogs like Rin Tin Tin and Strongheart, helped popularize German Shepherds as symbols of courage, loyalty, and nobility. This media exposure, combined with their proven abilities in various working roles, established them as one of the most sought-after breeds for both professional and private protection applications. The training potential of German Shepherds exceeds that of most other breeds due to their exceptional intelligence, strong work ethic, and natural desire to please their handlers. These dogs excel in obedience training, often mastering complex commands and routines that would challenge less intelligent breeds, while their protective instincts require careful channeling through professional training programs. The breed's ability to think independently while remaining responsive to handler commands makes them ideal candidates for protection work, where split-second decisions and unwavering obedience can mean the difference between success and failure. Modern German Shepherds serve in an incredibly diverse range of protective roles, from family guardians in suburban homes to elite military working dogs in combat zones around the world. Police departments worldwide rely on German Shepherds for patrol work, drug detection, explosive detection, and suspect apprehension, taking advantage of their keen senses and physical capabilities. Their versatility extends to search and rescue operations, where their endurance, intelligence, and strong prey drive enable them to locate missing persons in challenging conditions ranging from urban disaster sites to wilderness areas. The bond between a German Shepherd and their family represents one of the strongest human-animal relationships possible, characterized by mutual trust, respect, and unwavering loyalty from the dog's side. These dogs form deep emotional attachments to their human pack, often showing preferences for specific family members while maintaining protective instincts toward the entire household. Their ability to distinguish between family members, friends, and potential threats demonstrates sophisticated social intelligence that enables them to serve as both beloved companions and reliable guardians. The protective instincts of German Shepherds are deeply ingrained and manifest in various ways depending on the situation and level of threat perceived. These dogs naturally patrol their territory, whether it's a family home or a commercial facility, using their keen senses to detect unusual sounds, scents, or movements that might indicate potential problems. Their initial response to perceived threats typically involves alerting through barking, positioning themselves between their family and the potential danger, and assessing the situation before escalating their response if necessary. The intelligence of German Shepherds extends beyond simple obedience training to include problem-solving abilities, emotional intelligence, and the capacity to make independent decisions when circumstances require immediate action. These dogs can read human body language and emotional states with remarkable accuracy, often sensing their owner's moods and responding appropriately with comfort or increased vigilance. Their ability to distinguish between normal visitors and potential threats involves complex mental processing that combines sensory input with learned experience and instinctual responses. Socialization plays a crucial role in developing a German Shepherd's protective abilities while ensuring they remain stable, confident, and appropriately responsive to various situations and people. Early exposure to different environments, people, animals, and situations helps these dogs develop the discrimination necessary to serve as effective protectors without becoming overly aggressive or fearful. Proper socialization creates German Shepherds who can attend family gatherings, interact appropriately with children, and remain calm in busy public spaces while maintaining their protective awareness and readiness to respond if needed. The physical capabilities that make German Shepherds exceptional protectors include their impressive strength, speed, and agility, combined with remarkable endurance that enables them to maintain peak performance over extended periods. Their powerful jaws and strong bite, measured at approximately 238 pounds per square inch, provide formidable defensive capability when needed, while their speed and agility allow them to respond quickly to threats and pursue suspects if necessary. These physical attributes, combined with their intelligence and training, create a complete protection package that few other breeds can match. The versatility of German Shepherds as protectors extends to their ability to adapt their protective style to match their environment and the specific needs of their handlers or families. In family settings, they often serve as gentle guardians who alert to visitors while remaining calm and controlled, escalating their response only when genuine threats are identified. In professional security applications, the same dogs can transform into focused, intense working animals capable of apprehending suspects, detecting contraband, or performing complex search and rescue operations with unwavering dedication and precision. The loyalty that defines the German Shepherd's character as a noble protector goes far beyond simple obedience or pack behavior, representing a deep emotional commitment that endures throughout their lives. These dogs often form such strong bonds with their handlers or families that they will risk their own safety to protect those they love, demonstrating courage that has become legendary in law enforcement and military circles. Stories of German Shepherds continuing to work despite injuries, refusing to abandon their posts, and sacrificing themselves for their human partners illustrate the depth of their devotion and the nobility of their character. The health considerations specific to German Shepherds must be carefully managed to maintain their effectiveness as protectors throughout their working lives, with particular attention to hip and elbow dysplasia that can affect their mobility and working ability. Regular veterinary care, appropriate exercise, and proper nutrition help ensure these dogs remain physically capable of performing their protective duties while maintaining their quality of life. Responsible breeding practices focusing on health screening and genetic testing have helped reduce the incidence of hereditary problems that once threatened the breed's working capabilities. The training methodology for developing German Shepherds as protectors requires experienced handlers who understand the breed's psychology and can channel their natural instincts in appropriate directions. These dogs respond best to consistent, fair training methods that challenge their intelligence while building confidence and trust between dog and handler. The training process must balance the development of protective skills with maintaining the dog's stability and reliability, ensuring they can perform their duties effectively while remaining safe and manageable companions. The role of German Shepherds in modern security applications continues to evolve as new challenges emerge and technology advances, yet their fundamental value as intelligent, adaptable protectors remains unchanged. These dogs excel in roles ranging from airport security and border patrol to personal protection and family guardianship, adapting their skills to meet contemporary threats while maintaining the noble character that has defined the breed for over a century. Their ability to work independently or as part of integrated security teams makes them invaluable assets in an increasingly complex world. The legacy of the German Shepherd as the noble protector extends beyond their individual accomplishments to encompass their influence on the development of other protection breeds and training methodologies. Their success in various protective roles has established benchmarks for intelligence, trainability, and reliability that other breeds strive to match, while their training methods have been adapted and refined for use with different breeds and applications. The breed's contribution to canine protection work has elevated the entire field and demonstrated the potential for human-dog partnerships in security applications. The future of German Shepherds as noble protectors appears secure, as their unique combination of intelligence, loyalty, physical capability, and noble character continues to meet human needs for reliable, adaptable protection in an uncertain world. While technology advances and security challenges evolve, the fundamental qualities that make German Shepherds exceptional protectors remain as relevant today as they were over a century ago when the breed was first developed. Their enduring popularity in both professional and private protection roles testifies to their effectiveness and the special bond they form with those privileged to work alongside these remarkable dogs. The German Shepherd truly embodies the concept of the noble protector, combining physical prowess with intelligence, loyalty with discernment, and courage with gentleness in a package that represents the best of what centuries of selective breeding can achieve. Their legacy as guardians, heroes, and beloved companions continues to inspire respect and admiration from those who understand the depth of character and capability these remarkable dogs possess. In a world where reliability, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty are precious commodities, the German Shepherd stands as a testament to the enduring power of the human-canine bond and the nobility that emerges when two species work together toward common goals of protection, service, and mutual devotion. Rottweiler, the fearless guardian. The Rottweiler stands as one of the most formidable and respected guardian breeds in the canine world, combining raw power with unwavering courage and an unshakable devotion to those under their protection. Originally bred in the ancient Roman town of Rottweil, Germany, these magnificent dogs were developed to drive cattle and guard the butcher's money, earning them the nickname Rottweiler Metzgerhund, or butcher's dog. Their impressive physical presence, featuring a broad chest, muscular frame, and distinctive black coat with rich tan markings, immediately commands respect and serves as a powerful deterrent to potential threats. The physical characteristics of the Rottweiler reflect centuries of selective breeding for strength, endurance, and protective capability, with males typically weighing between 95–135 pounds and standing 24–27 inches tall. Their compact, well-balanced build emphasizes power over speed, with a broad skull, strong jaw, and deep chest that houses a powerful cardiovascular system capable of sustaining intense physical activity. The breed's distinctive coat pattern, featuring precise tan markings on a jet black background, creates a striking appearance that enhances their natural authority and presence as guardians. The temperament of the Rottweiler embodies the perfect balance of confidence, loyalty, and protective instinct that makes them exceptional guardians while remaining devoted family companions. These dogs possess an innate ability to assess threats and respond with appropriate force, showing remarkable restraint with family members and familiar friends while maintaining constant vigilance against potential dangers. Their calm, steady demeanor masks a fierce determination to protect their territory and loved ones, creating an ideal guardian personality that combines gentleness with strength. The historical development of the Rottweiler as a fearless guardian began with the Roman legions, who used their ancestors to drive cattle and guard supplies during their military campaigns across Europe. When the Romans established the settlement of Rottweil, these dogs became essential partners to local butchers and cattle dealers, protecting both livestock and the money earned from their sales. The breed's reputation for courage and reliability grew as they successfully defended against bandits and thieves who targeted the prosperous cattle trade routes. The Industrial Revolution nearly caused the extinction of the Rottweiler breed as mechanized transportation replaced cattle driving, but their exceptional qualities as guardians ensured their survival and eventual resurgence. Police departments and military organizations recognized their potential for protection work, leading to renewed breeding programs focused on developing their natural guarding abilities. The establishment of breed standards and training programs helped transform the Rottweiler from a working farm dog into one of the premier protection breeds in the world. The fearless nature of the Rottweiler manifests in their willingness to confront threats regardless of size or danger, demonstrating a courage that has become legendary among protection dog enthusiasts. These dogs do not back down from challenges and will stand their ground against multiple attackers if necessary to protect their family or territory. Their confidence in dangerous situations, combined with their powerful physical capabilities, makes them formidable opponents for anyone foolish enough to threaten those under their protection. The protective instincts of Rottweilers are deeply ingrained and begin manifesting early in their development, often showing territorial behavior and wariness of strangers even as young puppies. These natural instincts require careful channeling through proper training and socialization to ensure the dog becomes a reliable guardian rather than an unpredictable threat. Professional training helps develop their natural abilities while teaching them when and how to apply their protective skills appropriately. The intelligence of Rottweilers, while sometimes underestimated due to their imposing physical presence, ranks highly among working breeds and enables them to excel in complex protection scenarios. These dogs can distinguish between genuine threats and harmless situations, making decisions based on subtle environmental cues and their handlers' reactions. Their ability to learn and retain training makes them excellent candidates for specialized protection work, from personal security to property guarding. The bonding characteristics of Rottweilers create incredibly strong relationships with their families, often forming particularly close attachments to one primary handler while remaining protective of all family members. This intense loyalty drives their protective behavior and ensures they will sacrifice their own safety to defend those they love. The depth of their emotional connection to their families makes them not just guardians, but devoted companions who take their protective responsibilities seriously. The physical capabilities that make Rottweilers such effective guardians include their impressive bite force, measured at approximately 328 pounds per square inch, combined with their substantial weight and low center of gravity. Their muscular build enables them to knock down and control much larger opponents, while their endurance allows them to maintain defensive positions for extended periods. These physical attributes, combined with their fearless temperament, create a complete protection package that few threats can overcome. The training requirements for developing Rottweilers as guardians demand experienced handlers who understand the breed's psychology and can channel their natural instincts constructively. These dogs respond best to confident, consistent leadership that establishes clear boundaries while respecting their intelligence and independent nature. Early socialization remains crucial for developing stable, reliable guardians who can distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate targets for their protective responses. The versatility of Rottweilers as guardians extends beyond simple property protection to include personal protection, executive security, and specialized applications requiring both intelligence and physical capability. Their calm demeanor in non-threatening situations makes them suitable for environments where they must remain alert but non-aggressive until genuine threats emerge. This adaptability allows them to serve effectively in various security roles while maintaining their effectiveness as family protectors. The health considerations specific to Rottweilers include their susceptibility to hip and elbow dysplasia, heart conditions, and certain cancers that can affect their working ability and longevity. Regular veterinary care, appropriate exercise programs, and careful monitoring of their physical condition help ensure these powerful dogs remain capable guardians throughout their working lives. Proper nutrition and weight management are particularly important for maintaining their joint health and overall physical condition. The modern role of Rottweilers as fearless guardians continues to evolve as security needs change, but their fundamental value as powerful, intelligent protectors remains constant. These dogs excel in roles requiring physical presence and deterrent effect, from estate security to personal protection details where their impressive appearance alone often prevents confrontations. Their combination of courage, loyalty, and physical capability ensures they remain among the most effective guardian breeds available. The legacy of the Rottweiler as the fearless guardian represents centuries of selective breeding and development focused on creating the ultimate protective companion. Their unwavering courage, combined with their deep loyalty and impressive physical capabilities, has established them as one of the most respected and feared guardian breeds in the world. In situations where absolute protection is required and failure is not an option, the Rottweiler stands ready to defend with a fearlessness that has become the hallmark of this remarkable breed. Doberman Pinscher, the elegant defender. The Doberman Pinscher represents the pinnacle of canine elegance combined with formidable protective capability, creating a breed that embodies both grace and power in perfect harmony. Developed in the late 19th century by German tax collector Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman, these magnificent dogs were specifically bred to serve as personal protectors, combining the best traits of several breeds including the Rottweiler, German Pinscher, and Manchester Terrier. Their sleek, athletic build, featuring clean lines, a proud carriage, and an alert expression, immediately communicates their dual nature as both refined companions and capable defenders. The physical characteristics of the Doberman Pinscher reflect their creator's vision of producing the perfect protection dog, with males typically weighing 75–100 pounds and females ranging from 60–90 pounds in a compact, square, proportioned frame. Their distinctive coat, usually black, red, blue, or fawn with precise rust-colored markings, requires minimal grooming while presenting an immaculate appearance that enhances their natural elegance. The breed's athletic conformation, featuring a deep chest, tucked abdomen, and powerful hindquarters, enables them to move with fluid grace while maintaining the speed and agility necessary for effective protection work. The temperament of the Doberman combines intelligence, loyalty, and protective instinct with a sensitivity and emotional depth that sets them apart from other guardian breeds. These dogs form incredibly strong bonds with their families, often displaying an almost psychic ability to sense their owner's emotions and respond accordingly with comfort or increased vigilance. Their natural elegance extends to their behavior, as they typically carry themselves with dignity and composure, remaining calm and controlled until circumstances require decisive action to protect those under their care. The historical development of the Doberman Pinscher began with Karl Doberman's need for a personal protection dog capable of accompanying him on his dangerous rounds as a tax collector in Apolda, Germany. Doberman had access to the local dog pound and selectively bred dogs that displayed the ideal combination of courage, intelligence, and loyalty he required for his protection needs. The resulting breed quickly gained recognition for their exceptional abilities, leading to their adoption by police forces, military units, and private individuals seeking reliable personal protection. The elegance that defines the Doberman's character extends beyond their physical appearance to encompass their mental approach to protection work, demonstrating remarkable restraint and discrimination in their responses to potential threats. Unlike some guardian breeds that rely primarily on intimidation and brute force, Dobermans excel at reading situations and applying precisely the amount of force necessary to neutralize threats while minimizing collateral damage. Their ability to switch instantly from elegant companion to fierce defender, then back to gentle family member, showcases the sophistication that makes them exceptional protection dogs. The intelligence of the Doberman Pinscher ranks among the highest of all canine breeds, enabling them to master complex training routines and adapt their protective strategies to changing circumstances with remarkable facility. These dogs excel at problem solving and can make independent decisions when separated from their handlers, demonstrating the cognitive flexibility that makes them valuable assets in unpredictable protection scenarios. Their keen intelligence, combined with their natural desire to please their owners, creates ideal conditions for advanced training in personal protection, detection work, and specialized security applications. The protective instincts of Dobermans manifest as a calm, watchful awareness that enables them to identify potential threats long before they become immediate dangers to their families or property. These dogs naturally position themselves between their loved ones and perceived threats, using their imposing presence and confident demeanor to deter potential attackers without immediately resorting to aggression. Their sophisticated threat assessment capabilities allow them to distinguish between genuine dangers and harmless situations, making them reliable guardians who won't embarrass their owners with inappropriate responses. The athletic capabilities of the Doberman Pinscher provide them with the physical tools necessary to back up their elegant appearance with effective defensive action when circumstances require intervention. Their impressive speed, reaching up to 35 miles per hour, combined with exceptional agility and jumping ability, enables them to respond rapidly to threats and pursue fleeing attackers across varied terrain. The breed's endurance and stamina allow them to maintain peak performance during extended confrontations, while their powerful bite and muscular build provide formidable stopping power when physical intervention becomes necessary. The bonding characteristics of Dobermans create relationships with their families that go far beyond simple pack loyalty, developing into deep emotional connections that drive their protective behavior and ensure unwavering dedication to their loved ones. These dogs often form particularly strong attachments to one primary family member while maintaining protective instincts toward all household members, creating a security system based on genuine affection rather than mere territorial behavior. Their sensitivity to their owner's moods and needs makes them not just protectors but emotional support systems that provide comfort and companionship alongside their security services. The training potential of Doberman Pinschers exceeds that of most other breeds due to their exceptional intelligence, strong work ethic, and natural desire to collaborate with human partners in achieving common goals. These dogs respond exceptionally well to positive reinforcement training methods that challenge their minds while building the handler-dog relationship essential for effective protection work. Their ability to learn complex commands, retain training over extended periods, and adapt their behavior to new situations makes them ideal candidates for advanced protection training programs that require both obedience and independent thinking. The versatility of Dobermans as elegant defenders extends to their ability to function effectively in various social and professional environments where their refined appearance and controlled behavior are as important as their protective capabilities. These dogs excel in executive protection roles, where they must remain inconspicuous and well-behaved in business settings while maintaining constant readiness to respond to threats against their principals. Their adaptability allows them to serve as family protectors, property guardians, and professional security assets with equal effectiveness. The health considerations specific to Doberman Pinschers include their susceptibility to dilated cardiomyopathy, von Willebrand's disease, and certain genetic conditions that can affect their working ability and overall quality of life. Regular veterinary monitoring, including cardiac evaluations and genetic testing, helps ensure these elegant defenders remain physically capable of performing their protective duties throughout their careers. Proper nutrition, exercise management, and preventive care are essential for maintaining the peak physical condition these athletic dogs require for optimal performance. The modern role of Doberman Pinschers as elegant defenders continues to evolve as security challenges become more sophisticated, requiring dogs that can operate effectively in complex social and technological environments while maintaining their fundamental protective capabilities. These dogs excel in roles requiring both physical presence and social acceptability, from high-profile personal protection details to residential security situations where their elegant appearance helps them blend into upscale environments. Their combination of intelligence, physical capability, and refined demeanor ensures they remain among the most sought-after protection dogs for discerning clients who demand both effectiveness and sophistication. The legacy of the Doberman Pinscher as the elegant defender represents the successful fusion of form and function, creating a breed that proves protection dogs need not sacrifice refinement for effectiveness. Their enduring popularity among those who appreciate both beauty and capability demonstrates that true elegance lies not in appearance alone, but in the graceful integration of physical prowess, mental acuity, and emotional sensitivity that defines the finest protection dogs. In a world where security needs must be balanced with social acceptability, the Doberman Pinscher stands as the ultimate example of how elegance and defensive capability can coexist in perfect harmony. Bull Mastiff, the gentle giant, the Bull Mastiff stands as one of the most paradoxical breeds in the canine world, combining imposing physical presence with a remarkably gentle and affectionate nature that has earned them the endearing title of gentle giant. Originally developed in England during the mid-19th century by crossing English bulldogs with English mastiffs, these magnificent dogs were bred specifically to assist gamekeepers in protecting estates from poachers who threaten valuable game reserves. Their massive frame, typically weighing between 100-130 pounds for males and 100-120 pounds for females, creates an intimidating presence that serves as an excellent deterrent, while their calm, stable temperament makes them ideal family companions and reliable guardians. The physical characteristics of the Bull Mastiff reflect their heritage as both powerful deterrents and agile working dogs, featuring a broad skull, strong jaw, and muscular body that emphasizes strength and stability over speed. Their distinctive coat comes in 3 accepted colors: fawn, red, and brindle, often accompanied by a dark mask that enhances their expressive eyes and noble bearing. The breed's compact build, with a slightly rectangular body profile and well-balanced proportions, enables them to move with surprising grace despite their substantial size, while their wrinkled face and gentle expression reveal the kind nature that lies beneath their formidable exterior. The temperament of the Bull Mastiff embodies the perfect balance of protective instinct and gentle disposition, making them equally effective as guardians and beloved family members who form deep bonds with their human companions. These dogs possess an innate ability to assess situations and respond with appropriate levels of intervention, from subtle positioning to deter threats to more assertive action when genuine danger presents itself. Their natural confidence, combined with remarkable patience and tolerance, especially with children, creates an ideal family protector who can be trusted to make sound judgments about when protection is truly needed. The historical development of the Bull Mastiff began with English gamekeepers who needed dogs capable of tracking, catching, and holding poachers without seriously injuring them, as the goal was apprehension rather than elimination of trespassers. The careful breeding program that created the Bull Mastiff combined the courage and tenacity of the English Bulldog with the size and strength of the English Mastiff, resulting in a dog with 60% Mastiff and 40% Bulldog genetics. This precise genetic combination produced dogs with the perfect blend of size, courage, and temperament needed for their specialized role as estate guardians and poacher deterrents. The gentle nature that defines the Bull Mastiff's character as a family companion stems from their breeding for controlled aggression and the ability to work closely with human handlers in complex situations requiring judgment and restraint. These dogs were never intended to be indiscriminately aggressive, but rather intelligent partners who could distinguish between legitimate threats and harmless visitors while maintaining their protective capabilities. Their innate gentleness, particularly with family members and children, reflects generations of selective breeding that emphasized stable temperament and reliable behavior in domestic environments. The protective instincts of Bull Mastiffs manifest as quiet confidence and watchful awareness rather than obvious aggression or territorial display, making them excellent guardians who don't advertise their capabilities until action becomes necessary. These dogs typically prefer to position themselves strategically where they can observe their territory and loved ones, using their imposing presence as the first line of defense against potential threats. Their approach to protection emphasizes deterrence through intimidation rather than confrontation, though they possess both the physical capability and determination to escalate their response when circumstances demand more decisive action. The intelligence of the Bull Mastiff, while sometimes underestimated due to their calm, laid-back demeanor, enables them to excel at reading human behavior and environmental cues that indicate potential threats or changes in routine. These dogs demonstrate remarkable problem-solving abilities and can adapt their protective strategies to different situations, from crowded family gatherings to quiet evening patrols around their property. Their ability to distinguish between family members, regular visitors, and strangers, combined with their capacity for independent decision-making, makes them valuable partners in home security applications. The bonding characteristics of Bull Mastiffs create incredibly strong emotional connections with their families, often developing particularly close relationships with children who they view as their special responsibility to protect and nurture. This deep emotional attachment drives their protective behavior and ensures they remain vigilant guardians who take their family's safety personally rather than treating it as mere territorial instinct. The breed's natural affection and desire for close human contact makes them excellent therapy dogs and emotional support animals, despite their imposing size and guardian heritage. The training requirements for Bull Mastiffs emphasize early socialization and consistent, patient instruction that respects their intelligence while establishing clear expectations for behavior and obedience. These dogs respond best to positive reinforcement techniques that build on their natural desire to please their families, though their independent nature requires handlers who can provide firm, consistent leadership without resorting to harsh methods. The breed size and strength make proper training essential, as even playful behavior from a 120-pound dog can be overwhelming for smaller family members or visitors. The exercise needs of Bull Mastiffs are moderate compared to many other large breeds, as their calm nature and efficient metabolism mean they don't require extensive daily exercise to remain healthy and content. Regular walks, playtime, and mental stimulation through training or puzzle-solving activities help maintain their physical condition and prevent boredom-related behavioral issues. Their low exercise requirements, combined with their gentle indoor behavior, make them suitable for various living situations, from suburban homes with yards to urban apartments with dedicated owners who can meet their basic activity needs. The health considerations specific to Bull Mastiffs include their susceptibility to hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and certain heart conditions that can affect their mobility and overall quality of life as they age. Heat sensitivity is another important concern, as their brachycephalic features and large body mass make them prone to overheating in warm weather or during strenuous activity. Regular veterinary monitoring, weight management, and careful attention to environmental conditions help ensure these gentle giants remain comfortable and healthy throughout their typically shorter lifespans of 7-9 years. The versatility of Bull Mastiffs as gentle giants extends to their ability to serve effectively in various roles, from family guardians and therapy dogs to specialized security applications where their imposing presence provides deterrent value without requiring aggressive behavior. Their calm temperament and natural affinity for children make them excellent candidates for work in schools, hospitals, and other environments where their size might otherwise be intimidating. This adaptability, combined with their reliable protective instincts, ensures they remain valuable partners in both personal and professional security applications. The modern role of bull mastiffs continues to evolve as society's needs change, but their fundamental value as gentle, reliable guardians who can provide both security and companionship remains constant in an increasingly uncertain world. These remarkable dogs prove that effective protection doesn't require constant aggression or intimidation, but rather the quiet confidence and sound judgment that comes from proper breeding, training, and socialization. Their legacy as gentle giants demonstrates that the most effective guardians are often those who combine overwhelming physical capability with the wisdom and restraint to use that power only when truly necessary, making them ideal protectors for families who value both security and peace of mind. Belgian Malinois, the tireless warrior. The Belgian Malinois stands as the epitome of canine athleticism and dedication, representing a breed whose relentless work ethic and unwavering focus have made them the preferred choice for elite military units, law enforcement agencies, and specialized security operations worldwide. Originally developed in the Belgian city of Malines during the late 19th century as one of 4 varieties of Belgian Shepherd dogs, these remarkable canines were bred for herding livestock but have evolved into versatile working dogs whose capabilities extend far beyond their pastoral origins. Their lean, athletic build, typically weighing 75 pounds for males and 40-60 pounds for females, combined with their intense drive and exceptional trainability, creates the perfect package for demanding roles that require both physical endurance and mental sharpness. The physical characteristics of the Belgian Malinois reflect their heritage as working dogs bred for stamina, agility, and efficiency rather than size or intimidation, featuring a square, proportioned body that emphasizes athleticism over bulk. Their distinctive coat, ranging from rich fawn to mahogany with black tipped hairs and a characteristic black mask, provides weather resistance while requiring minimal maintenance that suits their active lifestyle. The breed's alert expression, erect ears, and confident carriage immediately communicate their readiness for action, while their well-muscled frame and efficient gait enable them to work at peak performance for extended periods without fatigue. The temperament of the Belgian Malinois embodies the warrior spirit through their intense drive, unwavering focus, and absolute dedication to their handlers and assigned tasks, creating dogs that view work not as obligation, but as their primary purpose in life. These dogs possess an almost supernatural ability to maintain concentration and intensity even in the most challenging and dangerous situations, from combat zones to high-stress law enforcement operations. Their natural confidence, combined with exceptional loyalty and a strong desire to please their handlers, makes them ideal partners for professionals who require dogs capable of performing at elite levels under extreme pressure. The historical development of the Belgian Malinois as tireless warriors began with their recognition as exceptional working dogs during World War I, when their speed, intelligence, and reliability made them valuable assets for military communications and reconnaissance missions. Belgian breeders had carefully developed these dogs for versatility and work ethic, creating animals that could adapt to various tasks while maintaining the drive and stamina necessary for demanding agricultural work. The transition from pastoral duties to military and police applications occurred naturally as their exceptional abilities became apparent to professionals seeking canine partners capable of matching human dedication and performance standards. The warrior mentality that defines the Belgian Malinois manifests in their approach to training and work, where they demonstrate an almost obsessive dedication to mastering tasks and pleasing their handlers through perfect execution of commands. These dogs thrive on challenge and complexity, often becoming frustrated with simple or repetitive tasks that don't fully engage their physical and mental capabilities. Their competitive nature and desire to excel makes them natural candidates for specialized training programs that would overwhelm less driven breeds, while their resilience and determination enable them to persevere through setbacks that might discourage other dogs. The exceptional work drive of Belgian Malinois creates dogs that require constant mental and physical stimulation to remain happy and stable, as their high energy levels and need for purpose can become destructive if not properly channeled. These dogs are not suitable for casual ownership or sedentary lifestyles, requiring handlers who understand their needs and can provide appropriate outlets for their incredible energy and intelligence. Their work ethic is so intense that many Malinois will continue working despite injury or exhaustion, making careful monitoring by experienced handlers essential for their health and welfare. The intelligence of the Belgian Malinois exceeds that of most other breeds, enabling them to master complex tasks quickly and adapt their behavior to changing circumstance with remarkable facility and precision. These dogs excel at problem solving and can learn to operate sophisticated equipment, navigate complex environments, and make independent decisions when separated from their handlers during operations. Their cognitive abilities, combined with their intense focus and memory retention, make them capable of performing multiple specialized roles within single missions or assignments. The athletic capabilities of Belgian Malinois are legendary among working dog enthusiasts, as these dogs can run up to 35 miles per hour, jump heights exceeding their own body length, and maintain peak performance for hours without significant fatigue. Their exceptional agility and coordination enable them to navigate difficult terrain, climb obstacles, and perform acrobatic maneuvers that would challenge human athletes, while their endurance allows them to work effectively during extended operations. These physical capabilities, combined with their mental toughness, create complete warrior packages that can handle the most demanding tactical situations. The bonding characteristics of Belgian Malinois create incredibly strong relationships with their handlers, often developing such intense loyalty that they will risk their own safety to protect or assist their human partners. This deep emotional connection drives their performance and ensures they remain focused on their handlers' commands even in chaotic, dangerous environments where distractions abound. Their ability to read their handler's body language and anticipate needs makes them exceptional partners in high-stakes situations where communication must be instant and precise. The training requirements for Belgian Malinois demand experienced handlers who can match their intensity and provide the structured, challenging environment these dogs need to reach their full potential as warriors. These dogs respond best to positive reinforcement training methods that engage their minds while building the handler-dog relationship essential for successful operations in dangerous environments. The breed's sensitivity and intelligence require trainers who can provide firm leadership without crushing their spirit or damaging the trust that makes them effective partners. The versatility of Belgian Malinois as tireless warriors extends to their ability to excel in various specialized roles, from explosive detection and drug interdiction to personal protection and tactical operations requiring stealth and precision. Their adaptability allows them to transition between different types of work within single deployments, making them valuable multi-purpose assets for organizations that require flexibility in their canine programs. This versatility, combined with their reliability and performance consistency, has made them increasingly popular among elite units worldwide. The health considerations specific to Belgian Malinois include their susceptibility to hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and certain eye conditions that can affect their working ability and quality of life if not properly managed through breeding programs and veterinary care. Their high activity levels and intense work drive require careful monitoring to prevent overexertion and ensure they receive adequate rest and recovery between demanding assignments. Proper nutrition, conditioning programs, and preventive veterinary care are essential for maintaining these athletes at peak performance throughout their careers. The modern applications of Belgian Malinois continue to expand as military and law enforcement agencies recognize their exceptional capabilities and reliability in increasingly complex operational environments. These dogs have participated in some of the most high-profile military operations of recent decades, including the raid that eliminated Osama bin Laden, demonstrating their value as tactical assets in the most critical missions. Their combination of physical capability, mental toughness, and unwavering dedication ensures they will remain the preferred choice for elite units, requiring canine partners capable of operating at the highest levels of performance and professionalism. The legacy of the Belgian Malinois as the tireless warrior represents the pinnacle of working dog development, combining centuries of selective breeding with modern training techniques to create dogs that exceed human capabilities in many areas while remaining completely loyal and responsive to their handlers. Their success in military, law enforcement, and security applications has elevated the entire concept of working dogs and demonstrated the potential for human-canine partnerships in the most demanding professional environments. These remarkable dogs continue to set the standard for excellence in working dog performance, proving that dedication, training, and the right genetic foundation can create true warriors capable of serving alongside the world's elite human operators. Cane Corso, the Italian Guardian. The Cane Corso stands as Italy's premier guardian breed, embodying centuries of Mediterranean heritage and protective tradition in a magnificent package that combines imposing physical presence with remarkable intelligence and unwavering loyalty. Descended from the ancient Roman war dogs known as Canis pugnax, these noble canines were developed in southern Italy as versatile working dogs, capable of protecting property, hunting wild boar, and serving as loyal family guardians. Their impressive size, with males weighing 110 pounds and females 99 pounds, combined with their muscular build and confident bearing, creates an immediate impression of strength and authority that has made them legendary protectors throughout Italian history. The physical characteristics of the Cane Corso reflect their heritage, as both working dogs and formidable guardians, featuring a large, imposing head with a broad skull and powerful jaw that demonstrates their capability while maintaining an expression of noble intelligence. Their athletic build emphasizes functionality over show, with a well-proportioned body that is slightly longer than tall, deep chest, and strong hindquarters that provide the power necessary for protection work. The breed's short, dense coat comes in various colors including black, gray, fawn, and brindle, often with small white markings on the chest, chin, nose, and toes that add distinction to their already striking appearance. The temperament of the Cane Corso embodies the ideal guardian personality through their natural confidence, territorial instincts, and deep devotion to their families, creating dogs that are both formidable protectors and affectionate companions. These dogs possess an innate ability to assess situations and people, showing remarkable discrimination between family members, welcome visitors, and potential threats that might endanger their loved ones. Their calm, stable demeanor masks a fierce determination to protect their territory and pack, while their intelligence and trainability make them capable of controlled responses that match the level of threat they perceive. The historical development of the Cane Corso as Italy's guardian began with the Roman Empire, where their ancestors served as war dogs, gladiator opponents, and estate protectors for wealthy Romans who valued their courage and reliability. Following the fall of Rome, these dogs found new purposes in rural Italy, where they became indispensable partners to farmers and landowners who needed versatile animals capable of protecting livestock, property, and families from both human and animal threats. The breed's survival through centuries of political upheaval, war, and social change testifies to their value and adaptability as working guardians. The guardian instincts of the Cane Corso manifest as natural territoriality, combined with protective devotion that creates dogs capable of making independent decisions about threats while remaining responsive to their family's guidance and commands. These dogs naturally patrol their territory with quiet confidence, using their imposing presence and alert demeanor to deter potential intruders while maintaining constant awareness of their family's location and safety. Their approach to protection emphasizes deterrence through intimidation, though they possess both the physical capability and mental toughness to escalate their response when circumstances demand more decisive action. The intelligence of the Cane Corso enables them to excel at reading human behavior and environmental cues, making them exceptionally effective at distinguishing between normal activities and potential threats that require their intervention. These dogs demonstrate remarkable problem-solving abilities and can adapt their protective strategies to different situations, from busy family gatherings to quiet evening vigils around their property. Their ability to learn complex commands and retain training makes them valuable partners in both personal protection and property security applications, where judgment and restraint are as important as courage and strength. The bonding characteristics of Cane Corsos create deep emotional connections with their families that drive their protective behavior and ensure absolute loyalty even in dangerous situations where self-preservation might motivate other dogs to retreat. This intense attachment manifests as constant awareness of family members' whereabouts and emotional states, with many Corsos displaying an almost psychic ability to sense when their loved ones are distressed or threatened. Their natural affection and desire for close contact with their families makes them excellent companions who happen to be formidable guardians, rather than merely guard dogs who tolerate human company. The training requirements for Cane Corsos emphasize early socialization and consistent leadership that respects their intelligence while establishing clear boundaries and expectations for behavior in various situations. These dogs respond best to confident, experienced handlers who can provide firm guidance without resorting to harsh methods that might damage their trust or spirit. The breed size, strength, and protective instincts make proper training essential, as untrained Corsos can become overly protective or territorial in ways that create liability issues for their owners. The versatility of Cane Corsos as Italian guardians extends to their ability to adapt their protective approach to different environments and threats, from rural properties requiring livestock protection to urban homes where their role focuses on family security and deterrence. Their natural hunting instincts, inherited from centuries of wild boar hunting, make them effective against animal predators, while their intelligence and discrimination enable them to function appropriately in social situations where aggressive behavior would be inappropriate. This adaptability, combined with their loyalty and reliability, makes them suitable for various guardian roles in modern society. The exercise and activity needs of Cane Corsos require owners who can provide adequate physical and mental stimulation to keep these powerful dogs content and well-behaved in domestic environments. Their working heritage demands regular exercise, training sessions, and purposeful activities that engage their minds and bodies, preventing boredom and destructive behaviors that can develop when their needs are not met. Daily walks, training exercises, and interactive play sessions help maintain their physical condition and mental stability while strengthening the bond between dog and owner. The health considerations specific to Cane Corsos include their susceptibility to hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and certain heart conditions that can affect their working ability and quality of life, if not properly managed through responsible breeding and veterinary care. Their large size and deep chest make them prone to bloat, a potentially fatal condition that requires immediate veterinary attention, making owner education about symptoms and prevention crucial for their welfare. Regular health screenings, appropriate diet management, and monitoring for breed-specific conditions help ensure these guardians remain healthy and capable throughout their lives. The modern role of Cane Corsos continues to evolve as urbanization and changing lifestyles create new challenges for traditional guardian breeds, requiring dogs that can provide effective protection while adapting to contemporary living situations and legal requirements. These dogs excel in roles where their imposing presence provides deterrent value, while their intelligence and trainability enable them to function appropriately in complex social environments. Their combination of size, intelligence, and loyalty makes them valuable assets for families and individuals seeking reliable protection without sacrificing companionship and affection. The cultural significance of the cane corso in Italian society extends beyond their practical value as guardians to encompass their role as symbols of Italian heritage, strength, and tradition that connect modern dog owners to centuries of Mediterranean history. Their near extinction in the mid-20th century and subsequent revival through the dedicated efforts of Italian breed enthusiasts demonstrates the deep cultural value these dogs represent to their homeland. This cultural connection, combined with their proven abilities as guardians and companions, ensures their continued importance in Italian society and growing popularity worldwide. The legacy of the cane corso as the Italian guardian represents the successful preservation of ancient bloodlines and working traditions that might otherwise have been lost to modernization and changing agricultural practices. Their survival and revival demonstrate the enduring value of purpose-bred working dogs whose capabilities cannot be replicated by modern technology or security systems. These magnificent dogs continue to serve as living links to Italy's rich cultural heritage, while adapting to contemporary roles as family protectors, estate guardians, and beloved companions who happen to possess the courage and capability to defend their loved ones against any threat. Boxer, the playful protector. The boxer represents one of the most beloved and versatile guard dog breeds in the world, combining exceptional protective instincts with an irrepressibly playful and affectionate nature that makes them ideal family companions and reliable guardians. Developed in Germany during the late 19th century from a blend of the now extinct Bull and Beaver and English Bulldog bloodlines, these medium to large size dogs were originally bred for hunting wild boar and serving as butcher's dogs. Their distinctive square-shaped head, muscular build weighing 50-80 pounds, and characteristic underbite create an immediately recognizable profile that perfectly balances strength with an almost comical expressiveness that endears them to families worldwide. The physical characteristics of the boxer reflect their heritage as working dogs bred for both power and agility, featuring a compact, well-balanced frame that emphasizes athleticism and endurance over sheer size or intimidation. Their short, smooth coat comes primarily in fawn and brindle colors with white markings that often create striking patterns across their chest, face, and feet, requiring minimal grooming while presenting a clean, athletic appearance. The breed's distinctive head shape, with its broad skull, strong jaw, and alert expression, combined with their naturally cropped or uncropped ears, gives them an appearance that can shift from playfully goofy to seriously determined depending on the situation at hand. The temperament of the boxer embodies the perfect fusion of protective capability and family-friendly personality, creating dogs that are simultaneously formidable guardians and gentle, patient companions who thrive on human interaction and affection. These dogs possess an almost childlike enthusiasm for life that persists well into their adult years, earning them the nickname Peter Pan of the dog world for their refusal to fully mature mentally despite their physical development. Their natural playfulness, combined with unwavering loyalty and strong protective instincts, makes them exceptional family dogs who can transition seamlessly from romping with children to alerting their families about potential threats. The historical development of the boxer as a playful protector began with German breeders who sought to create versatile working dogs capable of handling various tasks while maintaining the stable temperament necessary for close human contact. The breed's ancestors were used for bull, baiting and hunting dangerous, requiring courage and tenacity, but selective breeding gradually refined these traits to produce dogs better suited for family life and property protection. The establishment of breed standards in the early 20th century emphasized the importance of maintaining both the boxer's working abilities and their distinctive personality traits that made them exceptional companions. The playful nature that defines the boxer's character extends far beyond simple entertainment value, serving important functions in their development as well-rounded protectors who remain mentally flexible and socially adaptable throughout their lives. This playfulness helps maintain their emotional stability and prevents the development of overly serious or aggressive tendencies that might make them unreliable guardians or unsuitable family members. Their ability to find joy and humor in everyday situations, combined with their natural curiosity and intelligence, creates dogs that remain mentally engaged and responsive to their family's needs while maintaining the alertness necessary for effective protection work. The protective instincts of boxers manifest as natural vigilance and territorial awareness that enables them to identify potential threats while maintaining the discrimination necessary to avoid false alarms or inappropriate responses. These dogs naturally position themselves where they can observe their territory and loved ones, using their imposing presence and confident demeanor to deter unwanted visitors while remaining approachable to welcome guests. Their protective behavior emphasizes alerting their families to unusual activity rather than immediate confrontation, though they possess both the courage and physical capability to escalate their response when genuine threats materialize. The intelligence of the boxer, while sometimes overshadowed by their clownish antics and playful behavior, enables them to excel at learning complex tasks and adapting their behavior to different situations and family needs. These dogs demonstrate remarkable problem-solving abilities and can distinguish between routine activities and genuine emergencies, responding appropriately to each situation while maintaining their characteristic enthusiasm and positive attitude. Their emotional intelligence allows them to read their family's moods and provide comfort during stressful times while remaining vigilant for external threats that might require their protective intervention. The bonding characteristics of boxers create incredibly strong relationships with their families, often developing such intense loyalty and attachment that they become emotionally dependent on human companionship and interaction. This deep emotional connection drives their protective behavior and ensures they remain devoted guardians who view their family's safety as their primary responsibility, even when engaging in play or relaxation activities. Their natural empathy and sensitivity to human emotions makes them excellent therapy dogs and emotional support animals, while their protective instincts ensure they can provide both comfort and security to those in their care. The training requirements for boxers emphasize positive reinforcement techniques that engage their intelligence while channeling their energy and enthusiasm in constructive directions that enhance their protective capabilities. These dogs respond exceptionally well to training methods that incorporate play and fun, making them excellent candidates for obedience training, agility work, and specialized protection training that builds on their natural instincts. Their eagerness to please their families, combined with their quick learning ability, makes them relatively easy to train for those who understand how to work with their energetic, playful nature rather than against it. The exercise needs of boxers require owners who can provide adequate physical activity and mental stimulation to keep these athletic, intelligent dogs content and well-behaved in domestic environments. Their high energy levels and playful nature demand daily exercise sessions, interactive play time, and engaging activities that challenge both their bodies and minds while strengthening the bond between dog and family. Regular exercise not only maintains their physical condition, but also helps prevent behavioral problems that can develop when their needs for activity and mental stimulation are not adequately met. The health considerations specific to boxers include their susceptibility to certain heart conditions, hip dysplasia, and cancers that can affect their quality of life and working ability if not properly managed through responsible breeding and veterinary care. Their brachycephalic features make them prone to breathing difficulties and heat sensitivity, requiring careful monitoring during exercise and exposure to high temperatures or humidity. Regular veterinary checkups, appropriate diet management, and awareness of breed-specific health issues help ensure these playful protectors remain healthy and active throughout their relatively shorter lifespans of 8-10 years. The versatility of boxers as playful protectors extends to their ability to excel in various roles, from family guardians and therapy dogs to police work and military service, where their intelligence, trainability, and stable temperament make them valuable assets. Their natural affinity for children and tolerance for rough play makes them exceptional family dogs, while their protective instincts and physical capabilities ensure they can provide effective security when needed. This combination of traits allows them to serve successfully in diverse environments, from suburban homes to professional security applications, where their unique personality can be an asset rather than a liability. The modern applications of boxers continue to evolve as their reputation for combining protection with companionship makes them increasingly popular choices for families seeking dogs that can provide both security and emotional support. Their success in therapy work, combined with their proven abilities as family protectors, demonstrates the value of breeds that can fulfill multiple roles without compromising their effectiveness in any single area. The breed's adaptability and positive attitude ensure they remain relevant and valuable in contemporary society, where dogs are expected to be versatile partners rather than single-purpose working animals. The legacy of the boxer as the playful protector represents the successful development of a breed that proves effective guardianship doesn't require constant seriousness or aggression, but rather the intelligence and flexibility to respond appropriately to different situations while maintaining joy and enthusiasm for life. Their enduring popularity among families worldwide demonstrates that the best protection dogs are often those that can provide security without sacrificing the companionship, love, and happiness that make dogs such treasured family members. These remarkable dogs continue to show that strength and gentleness, protection and playfulness can coexist in perfect harmony when properly bred, trained, and loved. Great Dane, the gentle giant guardian. The Great Dane stands as perhaps the most majestic and imposing of all canine breeds, combining extraordinary size with remarkable gentleness to create the ultimate gentle giant guardian whose mere presence provides unmatched deterrent value while maintaining a temperament suitable for family companionship. Originally developed in Germany rather than Denmark, as their name might suggest, these magnificent dogs were bred from a combination of English Mastiffs, Irish Wolfhounds, and Greyhounds to create the perfect boar hunting companion for European nobility. Their towering height, with males reaching 30-32 inches at the shoulder and weighing 140-175 pounds, combined with their elegant proportions and noble bearing, creates an unmistakable silhouette that commands instant respect and admiration from all who encounter these remarkable canines. The physical characteristics of the Great Dane reflect their heritage as both hunting dogs and noble companions, featuring a perfectly balanced frame that emphasizes grace and elegance despite their enormous size and impressive physical presence. Their sleek short coat comes in several recognized colors including fawn, brindle, blue-black, harlequin, and mantle, each creating stunning visual impact while requiring minimal grooming maintenance for busy families. The breed's distinctive head shape, with its long, rectangular muzzle, kind eyes, and naturally floppy or cropped ears, gives them an expression of gentle nobility that perfectly captures their dual nature as both formidable guardians and affectionate family members. The temperament of the Great Dane embodies the ideal balance of protective instinct and gentle disposition, creating dogs that are naturally confident and alert while remaining remarkably patient and tolerant with family members, especially children. These dogs possess an innate understanding of their own size and strength, demonstrating exceptional self-control and gentleness in their interactions with smaller beings while maintaining the courage and determination necessary to protect their loved ones from genuine threats. Their calm, stable demeanor masks a fierce loyalty that drives them to position themselves between their families and potential dangers, using their imposing presence as the first line of defense while remaining ready to escalate their response if circumstances require more decisive action. The historical development of the Great Dane as a gentle giant guardian began in medieval Germany, where they were known as Deutsche Dog, and served as hunting companions for wild boar, a dangerous quarry that required dogs with both courage and size to handle effectively. German nobility prized these dogs not only for their hunting prowess, but also for their ability to serve as impressive estate guardians whose size alone could deter trespassers and criminals. The breed's evolution from fierce boar hunters to gentle family companions occurred through careful selective breeding that emphasized stable temperament and reliability around children while maintaining their natural protective instincts and imposing physical presence. The gentle nature that defines the Great Dane's character as a family guardian stems from generations of selective breeding that emphasized emotional stability, patience, and the ability to distinguish between family members and potential threats with remarkable accuracy. These dogs naturally moderate their behavior based on the situation and the size of those around them, showing incredible restraint and gentleness with infants and small children, while maintaining their alertness and readiness to protect when necessary. Their intuitive understanding of when protection is needed versus when calm observation is appropriate makes them exceptional family guardians who rarely make mistakes in judgment or react inappropriately to normal household activities. The protective instincts of Great Danes manifest as quiet confidence and watchful awareness, rather than aggressive posturing or territorial display, making them excellent guardians who provide security through their impressive presence rather than intimidating behavior. These dogs naturally patrol their territory with dignified authority, using their height advantage to observe their surroundings while positioning themselves strategically to monitor both their family's activities and potential external threats. Their approach to protection emphasizes deterrence through sheer physical presence, as few potential intruders are willing to challenge a dog that can literally look them in the eye while standing on all four legs. The intelligence of the Great Dane enables them to excel at reading human behavior and environmental cues, making them exceptionally effective at distinguishing between welcome visitors and potential threats that might require their intervention or alert response. These dogs demonstrate remarkable problem-solving abilities and can adapt their protective strategies to different situations, from crowded family gatherings where they must remain calm and unobtrusive to quiet evening hours when their vigilance becomes more apparent. Their emotional intelligence allows them to sense their family's stress levels and respond appropriately with comfort or increased protective awareness, making them valuable partners in both security and emotional support roles. The bonding characteristics of Great Danes create deep, lasting relationships with their families that drive their protective behavior and ensure unwavering loyalty even in situations where their own safety might be at risk. This intense emotional attachment manifests as constant awareness of family members' whereabouts and emotional states, with many Danes displaying an almost psychic ability to anticipate their loved ones' needs for comfort or protection. Their natural desire for close physical contact with their families, despite their enormous size, creates unique challenges for owners, but also demonstrates the depth of their affection and commitment to those under their care. The training requirements for Great Danes emphasize early socialization and gentle, consistent instruction that respects their intelligence while establishing clear expectations for behavior in various social and domestic situations. These dogs respond best to positive reinforcement training methods that build on their natural desire to please their families, though their size makes proper leash training and basic obedience essential for public safety. The breed's gentle nature and eagerness to please makes them relatively easy to train for experienced dog owners, though their large size requires trainers who can provide appropriate guidance without becoming intimidated by their physical presence. The exercise needs of Great Danes are surprisingly moderate compared to many other large breeds, as their calm nature and efficient metabolism mean they don't require extensive daily exercise to remain healthy and content with family life. Regular walks, moderate play sessions, and opportunities for mental stimulation through training or puzzle-solving activities help maintain their physical condition while preventing boredom-related behavioral problems. Their low exercise requirements, combined with their gentle indoor behavior, make them surprisingly suitable for various living situations, though adequate space for their large frame is always a practical consideration for potential owners. The health considerations specific to Great Danes include their susceptibility to bloat, hip dysplasia, dilated cardiomyopathy, and other conditions that can significantly impact their quality of life and working ability as guardians. Their rapid growth rate during puppyhood requires careful monitoring and appropriate nutrition to prevent developmental problems, while their large size makes them prone to joint issues that can affect their mobility as they age. Regular veterinary care, including cardiac monitoring and joint health assessments, combined with appropriate diet management and exercise modification as needed, helps ensure these gentle giants remain comfortable and functional throughout their typically shorter lifespans of 7–10 years. The versatility of Great Danes as gentle giant guardians extends to their ability to adapt their protective approach to different environments and family needs, from suburban homes where they serve primarily as deterrents to rural properties requiring more active patrol duties. Their natural gentleness with children extend exceptional family dogs, while their imposing presence provides security benefits that more aggressive breeds might not achieve without creating liability concerns. This combination of traits allows them to serve successfully as both beloved family companions and effective guardians without the behavioral complications that can arise with more temperamental protection breeds. The modern role of Great Danes continues to evolve as their reputation for combining impressive size with gentle temperament makes them increasingly popular choices for families seeking dogs that can provide both security and companionship without aggressive tendencies. Their success in therapy work, combined with their natural protective instincts, demonstrates their value as versatile dogs capable of fulfilling multiple roles within family structures. The breed's adaptability and positive reputation ensure they remain relevant in contemporary society where effective guardianship must be balanced with social acceptability and family-friendly behavior. The legacy of the Great Dane as the gentle giant guardian represents the successful development of a breed that proves effective protection doesn't require aggression or intimidation, but rather the wisdom to use overwhelming physical advantage with restraint and discrimination. Their enduring popularity among families worldwide demonstrates that the most effective guardians are often those whose very presence eliminates the need for confrontation while maintaining the capability to respond decisively when protection becomes necessary. These magnificent dogs continue to exemplify the principle that true strength lies not in the willingness to fight, but in the confidence that comes from knowing you possess the capability to protect those you love while choosing to resolve conflicts through peaceful means whenever possible. Akita, the silent guardian. The Akita stands as one of the most revered and mysterious guardian breeds in the world, embodying the ancient Japanese philosophy of quiet strength, unwavering loyalty, and dignified reserve that has made them legendary protectors and cherished companions for over 4 centuries. Originally developed in the mountainous northern regions of Japan as hunting dogs for wild boar, bears, and other dangerous game, these magnificent canines were later refined by Japanese nobility who prized their courage, loyalty, and distinctive Spitz-type appearance. Their imposing presence, with males weighing 100–130 pounds and females 70–100 pounds, combined with their thick double coat and distinctive curled tail, creates an unmistakable silhouette that commands respect, while their calm, alert expression reveals the depth of intelligence and perception that makes them exceptional silent guardians. The physical characteristics of the Akita reflect their heritage as hardy working dogs bred to survive harsh mountain conditions while maintaining the strength and endurance necessary for hunting large, dangerous prey in challenging terrain. Their powerful, well-balanced build features a broad chest, strong back, and muscular hindquarters that provide the physical foundation for their protective capabilities, while their thick double coat offers protection against extreme weather conditions. The breed's distinctive head shape, with its triangular ears, dark eyes, and dignified expression, gives them an appearance of noble composure that perfectly captures their reserved yet vigilant nature as guardians who observe everything while revealing little of their intentions. The temperament of the Akita embodies the Japanese cultural values of dignity, self-control, and quiet strength, creating dogs that are naturally reserved with strangers while displaying profound loyalty and affection toward their families and chosen companions. These dogs possess an almost cat-like independence combined with fierce protective instincts that manifest as constant awareness of their surroundings and potential threats without obvious displays of aggression or territorial behavior. Their silence is not passive but rather represents active observation and assessment, as they continuously monitor their environment while maintaining the composure and dignity that has made them symbols of honor and loyalty in Japanese culture. The historical development of the Akita as a silent guardian began in feudal Japan. where they were treasured by the samurai class who recognized their value as both hunting companions and loyal protectors whose discretion and reliability made them ideal guardians for important households. These dogs were considered so valuable that ownership was often restricted to the Japanese imperial family and their court, with the breed serving as living symbols of good health, happiness, and long life. The famous story of Hachiko, the Akita who waited for his deceased owner at a train station for nearly 10 years, exemplifies the breed's legendary loyalty and has become a cultural touchstone that defines the Akita's character as the ultimate faithful companion. The silent nature that defines the Akita's approach to guardianship stems from their hunting heritage, where success required stealth patience and the ability to work independently without constant direction or encouragement from human handlers. This natural quietness makes them exceptional guardians who provide security without alerting potential threats to their presence or intentions, allowing them to assess situations thoroughly before deciding on appropriate responses. Their tendency to observe rather than immediately react creates guardians who are less likely to make mistakes or escalate situations unnecessarily, while their courage and determination ensure they will act decisively when genuine threats materialize. The protective instincts of Akitas manifest as natural wariness of strangers combined with an almost supernatural ability to sense potential threats and dangerous situations before they become obvious to their human companions. These dogs rarely bark without good reason, preferring to use positioning, body language, and their imposing presence to communicate their protective intentions while maintaining the element of surprise that can be crucial in dangerous confrontations. Their approach to protection emphasizes prevention and deterrence rather than confrontation, though they possess both the courage and physical capability to engage threats decisively when circumstances require immediate action. The intelligence of the Akita enables them to excel at independent decision-making and complex problem-solving, making them capable guardians who can assess threats and respond appropriately even when separated from their handlers or families. These dogs demonstrate remarkable memory and learning ability, often remembering specific individuals, situations, and locations for years while adapting their behavior based on previous experiences and outcomes. Their cognitive abilities, combined with their natural reserve and observational skills, create guardians who can distinguish between genuine threats and harmless strangers while maintaining constant vigilance without appearing obviously protective or aggressive. The bonding characteristics of Akitas create incredibly strong, selective relationships with their chosen families, often displaying a preference for one primary handler while maintaining protective instincts toward all family members under their care. This intense loyalty manifests as constant awareness of their loved ones' activities and emotional states, with many Akitas displaying an almost telepathic connection to their families that enables them to anticipate needs and respond to subtle cues. Their natural independence, combined with deep emotional attachment, creates guardians who can function effectively whether their families are present or absent, while maintaining unwavering dedication to their protective responsibilities. The training requirements for Akitas demand experienced handlers who understand their independent nature and can provide consistent, patient instruction that respects their intelligence while establishing clear leadership and behavioral expectations. These dogs respond best to training methods that emphasize mutual respect and partnership rather than dominance or force, as their proud nature and strong will make them resistant to harsh or unfair treatment. Early socialization remains crucial for developing stable, reliable guardians who can distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate targets for their protective instincts while maintaining their natural reserve and dignity in social situations. The exercise needs of Akitas are moderate but consistent, requiring daily physical activity and mental stimulation to maintain their health and prevent behavioral problems that can develop when their needs for engagement and purpose are not adequately met. Their heritage as working dogs demands regular exercise sessions, training activities, and opportunities for mental challenge that keep their minds and bodies engaged while strengthening the bond between dog and family. Regular walks, training exercises, and interactive activities help maintain their physical condition and mental stability while providing appropriate outlets for their energy and intelligence. The health considerations specific to Akitas include their susceptibility to hip dysplasia, autoimmune disorders, and certain eye conditions that can affect their working ability and quality of life if not properly managed through responsible breeding and veterinary care. Their thick coat and northern heritage make them prone to overheating in warm climates, requiring careful monitoring and environmental management during hot weather or strenuous activity. Regular health screenings, appropriate grooming to manage their seasonal shedding, and monitoring for breed-specific conditions help ensure these silent guardians remain healthy and capable throughout their lifespans of 10-13 years. The versatility of Akitas as silent guardians extends to their ability to adapt their protective approach to different environments and family needs, from urban apartments where their quiet nature is an asset to rural properties requiring more active patrol duties. Their natural independence makes them suitable for families who travel or work varied schedules, as they can maintain their protective vigilance without requiring constant human supervision or interaction. This adaptability, combined with their loyalty and reliability, makes them valuable guardians for individuals and families who appreciate dogs that provide security through presence and awareness rather than obvious displays of protective behavior. The cultural significance of the Akita extends far beyond their practical value as guardians to encompass their role as symbols of loyalty, courage, and spiritual strength in Japanese tradition and increasingly in global culture. Their representation in art, literature, and popular culture continues to reinforce their reputation as noble guardians whose quiet strength and unwavering devotion exemplify the highest ideals of canine companionship. This cultural importance, combined with their proven abilities as protectors and companions, ensures their continued relevance and value in contemporary society where discretion and reliability are highly valued traits in guardian animals. The legacy of the Akita as the silent guardian represents the successful preservation of ancient breeding traditions and cultural values that emphasize the importance of loyalty, dignity, and quiet strength in both dogs and humans. Their enduring popularity among those who appreciate understated excellence and reliable protection demonstrates that true guardianship often comes from those who watch quietly, assess carefully, and act decisively only when necessary. These magnificent dogs continue to embody the principle that the most effective guardians are often those whose strength lies not in what they say or display, but in what they observe, understand, and stand ready to defend with their lives if circumstances require such ultimate devotion. Tibetan Mastiff, the ancient guardian. The Tibetan Mastiff stands as one of the most ancient and revered guardian breeds on Earth, embodying thousands of years of protective tradition from the harsh, unforgiving landscapes of the Himalayan plateau, where they served as the ultimate guardians of Tibetan monasteries, nomadic camps, and isolated villages. These magnificent dogs, often weighing 150 pounds or more, represent a living link to humanity's earliest partnerships with canine protectors, having remained virtually unchanged for over 5,000 years in their role as silent sentinels of the world's highest mountains. Their imposing presence, featuring a massive limine head, thick double coat that can withstand temperatures of 40 degrees FF, and naturally dignified bearing, creates an unmistakable impression of primordial power and ancient wisdom that has made them legendary guardians throughout Asian cultures. The physical characteristics of the Tibetan Mastiff reflect their evolution in one of the world's most challenging environments, where only the strongest and most adaptable dogs could survive the extreme altitude, bitter cold, and constant threat from large predators including snow leopards and wolves. Their impressive double coat, available in colors ranging from black and brown to gold and red, provides exceptional insulation against harsh weather, while the broad chest and powerful build enable them to traverse difficult mountain terrain with confidence. The breed's distinctive features, including their deep-set eyes, pendant ears, and characteristic tail that curls over their back, give them an expression of noble alertness that reflects their heritage as independent decision makers responsible for protecting their charges in remote locations where human backup was often days away. The temperament of the Tibetan Mastiff embodies the ancient guardian philosophy of quiet strength, independent judgment, and unwavering loyalty to their territory and family, creating dogs that are naturally aloof with strangers while displaying profound devotion to those under their protection. These dogs possess an almost mystical ability to sense potential threats and assess situations with remarkable accuracy, often displaying what their Tibetan handlers describe as supernatural awareness of danger long before it becomes apparent to humans. Their ancient heritage as monastery guardians has instilled in them a sense of sacred duty and responsibility that transcends simple territorial behavior, creating protectors who view their guardianship as a spiritual calling rather than merely instinctive behavior. The historical development of the Tibetan Mastiff as an ancient guardian spans millennia, with archaeological evidence suggesting their ancestors were protecting Tibetan settlements and monasteries over 5,000 years ago, making them among the oldest guardian breeds still in existence today. These dogs were so valued by Tibetan culture that they were often considered sacred beings, with monasteries breeding and maintaining them as both spiritual guardians and practical protectors against the many dangers of mountain life. The breed's isolation in the remote Himalayan regions preserved their ancient characteristics and working abilities, creating dogs that remained unchanged while other breeds evolved through human intervention and crossbreeding programs. The guardian instincts of Tibetan Mastiffs manifest as natural territorial behavior, combined with an almost supernatural ability to distinguish between legitimate visitors and potential threats, often making these distinctions based on subtle cues that remain mysterious to human observers. These dogs are renowned for their nocturnal vigilance, becoming most active and alert during nighttime hours when their ancestors would patrol monastery grounds and nomadic camps against predators and human intruders. Their approach to protection emphasizes prevention through intimidation and strategic positioning rather than immediate confrontation, though they possess both the courage and physical capability to engage the most formidable opponents when circumstances require decisive action. The independence that characterizes Tibetan Mastiffs stems from generations of breeding for dogs capable of making life or death decisions without human guidance, as their handlers were often monks or nomads who required guardians that could function effectively during periods of meditation, prayer, or absence. This self-reliance creates dogs that assess situations thoroughly before responding, often displaying what appears to be contemplative behavior as they evaluate threats and determine appropriate responses. Their independent nature can make them challenging for inexperienced owners, but creates exceptionally reliable guardians for those who understand and respect their need for autonomy and protective decisions. The intelligence of the Tibetan Mastiff manifests as profound wisdom rather than eager to please trainability, reflecting their heritage as dogs that needed to think independently and make complex decisions about threats, territory, and appropriate responses to various situations. These dogs demonstrate remarkable memory and learning ability, often remembering specific individuals, locations, and circumstances for years while adapting their behavior based on previous experiences and outcomes. Their cognitive abilities enable them to distinguish between routine activities and genuine emergencies, responding with appropriate levels of alertness and intervention while avoiding unnecessary confrontations that might compromise their effectiveness as guardians. The bonding characteristics of Tibetan Mastiffs create deep, lasting relationships with their families that are based on mutual respect and recognition of each party's role, rather than the dependent attachment seen in many other breeds. These dogs often display a preference for adult family members while maintaining protective instincts toward children, though their interactions tend to be more supervisory than playful due to their serious nature and ancient guardian heritage. Their loyalty manifests as constant awareness of their family's activities and whereabouts rather than obvious displays of affection, creating guardians who provide security through presence and vigilance rather than emotional comfort or companionship. The training requirements for Tibetan Mastiffs demand experienced handlers who understand their ancient heritage and can provide leadership that respects their independence while establishing clear boundaries and expectations for modern living situations. These dogs respond best to consistent, patient instruction that acknowledges their intelligence and independent nature rather than attempting to force compliance through dominance or harsh methods. Early socialization remains crucial for helping these naturally aloof dogs distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate targets for their protective instincts while maintaining their effectiveness as guardians in contemporary environments. The exercise needs of Tibetan Mastiffs are surprisingly moderate compared to their size, reflecting their heritage as guardians who conserved energy for important protective duties rather than engaging in unnecessary activity or play. Their exercise requirements focus more on mental stimulation and environmental enrichment than physical exhaustion, as these intelligent dogs need opportunities to patrol, observe, and engage their natural guardian instincts. Regular walks, supervised exploration of secure areas, and opportunities to observe their territory help maintain their physical condition while providing appropriate outlets for their guardian behaviors and mental engagement. The health considerations specific to Tibetan Mastiffs include their susceptibility to hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and certain eye conditions that can affect their mobility and working ability if not properly managed through responsible breeding and veterinary care. Their thick coat requires regular grooming and seasonal management, particularly during their annual shedding period, when they literally shed their entire undercoat in preparation for new growth. Heat sensitivity is another important concern, as their adaptation to cold mountain climates makes them prone to overheating in warm weather, requiring careful environmental management and modified exercise schedules during hot periods. The rarity and cultural significance of Tibetan Mastiffs have made them among the most expensive and sought-after guardian breeds in the world, with their ancient lineage and proven protective abilities commanding respect from serious dog enthusiasts and collectors. Their role in Tibetan culture extends beyond practical guardianship to encompass spiritual significance as protectors of sacred spaces and symbols of divine protection and good fortune. This cultural importance, combined with their impressive physical presence and proven guardian abilities, ensures their continued value and relevance in contemporary society despite their challenging care requirements and independent nature. The modern applications of Tibetan Mastiffs continue to emphasize their role as estate guardians and family protectors for those who appreciate their ancient heritage and unique approach to protection work. Their imposing presence and natural authority make them excellent deterrents for potential intruders, while their intelligence and discrimination enable them to function effectively in modern security applications that require both physical capability and sound judgment. The breed's adaptation to contemporary life requires dedicated owners who can provide appropriate environments and understand their need for purpose and territory to guard. The legacy of the Tibetan Mastiff as the ancient guardian represents an unbroken chain of protective tradition stretching back to humanity's earliest civilizations, preserving both genetic traits and cultural values that connect modern dog ownership to our species' long partnership with canine protectors. Their survival through millennia of political upheaval, environmental challenges, and cultural changes demonstrates the enduring value of dogs bred for character, capability, and unwavering dedication to their protective duties. These magnificent dogs continue to embody the principle that true guardianship comes not from aggression or intimidation, but from the quiet confidence that comes from ancient wisdom, proven ability, and absolute commitment to protecting those entrusted to their care. It extends far beyond the physical capabilities, training methods, and protective instincts that define these remarkable dogs. At the core of every great protector lies something that cannot be taught, bred, or manufactured, but rather emerges from the mysterious alchemy of love, loyalty, and an unshakable commitment to those who have earned their devotion. This intangible quality, which we might call the heart of protection, represents the difference between a well-trained security system and a true guardian whose dedication transcends mere duty to become something sacred and unbreakable. Throughout our exploration of these noble breeds, from the versatile German Shepherd to the ancient Tibetan Mastiff, we have witnessed the remarkable diversity of forms that protective devotion can take in the canine world. Each breed brings its own unique approach to guardianship, whether it's the silent observation of the Akita, the playful vigilance of the Boxer, or the gentle strength of the Great Dane. Yet beneath these surface differences lies a common thread that binds all true guardians together, a willingness to place the safety and well-being of their loved ones above their own survival, comfort, and personal desires. The heart of protection beats strongest not in moments of obvious danger or dramatic confrontation, but in the countless quiet hours when these faithful guardians maintain their vigil without recognition, reward, or even awareness from those they protect. It manifests in the German Shepherd who positions herself between her sleeping family and the door every night, the Rottweiler who instinctively checks on the children during his evening patrol, and the Doberman who somehow knows when his handler needs comfort as much as protection. These small acts of devotion, repeated thousands of times throughout their lives, reveal the true nature of protective love that goes far beyond trained responses or instinctive behaviors. The evolution of the human-canine partnership in protection work has created something unprecedented in the natural world, a relationship where two different species have learned to communicate, trust, and sacrifice for each other in ways that defy purely scientific explanation. This bond represents more than simple domestication or training success, but rather a genuine partnership where both human and dog bring their unique strength to the shared goal of protecting what matters most. The depth of this relationship explains why military and police handlers often form connections with their canine partners that surpass many human relationships in terms of trust, communication, and mutual understanding. The responsibility that comes with partnering with a true guardian extends far beyond providing food, shelter, and basic care to encompass a moral obligation to honor the depth of their devotion through worthy leadership and genuine appreciation. These dogs offer their hearts completely, holding nothing back in their commitment to our safety and happiness, and in return they deserve owners who understand the magnitude of this gift and respond with equal dedication to their welfare. The heart of protection flows both ways, creating a cycle of mutual devotion that strengthens both human and canine participants while creating an unbreakable bond that often lasts beyond the dog's lifetime. The lessons that guardian breeds teach us about protection extend far beyond the practical aspects of security to encompass fundamental truths about loyalty, courage, and the willingness to stand up for what matters most in life. These dogs demonstrate daily that true strength comes not from the ability to intimidate or dominate others, but from the courage to face danger when those we love are threatened and the wisdom to remain gentle when strength is not needed. Their example reminds us that the best protectors are often those who hope never to use their full capabilities while remaining absolutely ready to do so when circumstances demand action. The diversity of guardian breeds reflects the many different ways that protective devotion can manifest, proving that there is no single correct approach to guardianship, but rather multiple paths that can lead to the same destination of absolute dedication. The silent strength of the Mastiff differs greatly from the energetic vigilance of the Belgian Malinois, yet both represent valid expressions of the guardian spirit that prioritizes the safety of loved ones above all other considerations. This diversity ensures that every family, lifestyle, and security need can find a guardian breed whose natural temperament and capabilities align with their specific requirements and expectations. The modern world presents new challenges and opportunities for guardian breeds, as technology advances and security threats evolve in ways that previous generations could never have imagined. Yet the fundamental need for the loyalty, intelligence, and adaptability that these dogs provide remains as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago when their ancestors first took up positions beside human campfires. Electronic security systems can provide surveillance and alert capabilities, but they cannot provide the judgment, flexibility, and emotional connection that makes a living guardian truly effective in protecting not just property, but the people and relationships that give life meaning. The selection of a guardian breed represents one of the most important decisions that families can make, as it involves bringing into their lives a being whose entire existence will revolve around their safety and happiness. This choice requires honest self-assessment about lifestyle experience level, and commitment to providing the training, exercise, and leadership that these remarkable dogs need to reach their full potential as protectors and companions. The heart of protection cannot flourish in environments where it is not understood, appreciated, and reciprocated through responsible ownership and genuine care for the dog's physical and emotional well-being. The training and development of guardian breeds reveals the remarkable capacity of dogs to learn complex tasks while maintaining the independent judgment necessary for effective protection work. This balance between obedience and autonomy represents one of the most sophisticated achievements in human-animal cooperation, creating dogs that can follow detailed commands while retaining the ability to make split-second decisions when their handler's safety depends on immediate action. The success of this training depends not on dominance or force, but on building the trust and communication that allows both species to work together as true partners in protection. The health and welfare considerations specific to guardian breeds remind us that these dogs are not merely tools or equipment, but living beings whose physical and emotional needs must be met if they are to serve effectively as protectors. Their willingness to work despite discomfort or injury makes regular veterinary care and attention to their well-being essential responsibilities for their handlers. The heart of protection includes caring for those who care for us, ensuring that their dedication is repaid with the medical attention, proper nutrition, and comfortable living conditions they deserve. The future of guardian breeds looks bright as society continues to recognize the unique value that these dogs provide in an increasingly complex and unpredictable world. Their combination of loyalty, intelligence, and protective capability cannot be replicated by technology, ensuring their continued relevance in both professional security applications and family protection roles. As new challenges emerge and existing threats evolve, these remarkable dogs will continue to adapt and excel, guided by the same heart of protection that has motivated their service throughout history. The legacy of guardian breeds extends far beyond their individual accomplishments to encompass their role in shaping human civilization and demonstrating the potential for interspecies cooperation and mutual devotion. Their stories remind us that the most powerful protection comes not from weapons or walls, but from the unbreakable bonds of love and loyalty that inspire one being to risk everything for another. In a world that often seems divided and uncertain, these dogs continue to prove that genuine devotion, courage, and protective love remain among the most powerful forces on Earth, capable of overcoming any obstacle and defeating any threat through the simple but profound power of an unselfish heart.